I went to London 10 years ago.
To London?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the Bible school.
Oh, you went to school? You went to barber school in London?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is of my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. This when I was kid, this my mom makes makgeolli at home.
She made it at home?
Yeah.
Without all the machines?
No, without motion.
Just like in a stove?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Historically, South Korea has been through a lot. Yet you wouldn't know that from their current presence on the world stage. How does a country rise from famine to global flavor? From devastation to innovation? Welcome to Seoul, South Korea. Seoul surges around you the minute you step off the plane. A city of nearly 10 million, always on the move, powered by ambition and survival. History sits in the shadow of glass towers. How is Seoul so vast, yet so interconnected? Culture and coexistence. It is the only way here. Street vendors carrying trays of food, while shoppers hurry by, trying to find the best deal. Differences don't erase each other here. They run side by side, like parallel rivers feeding the same current. Seoul has been leveled and rebuilt, invaded, occupied, divided, yet each time it rises. From the Joseon dynasty to the Korean War, the city carries its scars and its victories in stone and wood. In Gyeongbokgung, you're walking through 500 years of kings, generals, and scholars who once imagined the world from this ground. From great traditions passed down, let's head over to Mapogu, Seoul, where we meet JaeKyung, a man who's turned fermentation
And this
into
one
poetry.
is yakju. Yak meaning in Korea is the medicine. Ju meaning is alcohol, medicine alcohol. This one. I think it's a good excuse to drink, right? And so this one. This Korean, this food and eating, drinking is very important because we call it 식구. 식구 meaning in English is family. Meaning, the 식구 meaning in English is eating together.
Can I assume you've heard of soju? Can I assume you've had a long night with regrets in the morning from soju? But what about Makgeolli? JaeKyung's restaurant is a shrine to Makgeolli, Korea's traditional rice wine. Not the bottled kind stacked in convenience stores. This is wild yeast, aged properly, layered with nuance. That's so cool, so I want to learn about it.
Yeah. This is the Makgeolli is a very long history. This with the Korean. This you cannot tell about the Korean culture without Makgeolli.
Okay.
Yeah, this like this French. This they're very important. This wine.
Okay.
Yeah, and so this. But this, I have very long experience about the wine industry in Korea. This,
Okay.
I'm a president of the sommelier association in Korea.
Okay.
Also, this I have been working at the five-star hotel. From the 1993.
Okay.
And so this, I have a lot of experience to try the wine from all over the world.
Yeah.
But I found this Makgeolli is a very very good one.
Okay.
And so I changed my main job from the wine to Makgeolli.
So why would someone want to open a bar and restaurant in Seoul? Today, Seoul is one of the most connected cities on earth. The world logs in here, through smartphones, through music, through their own style. Korean culture is on the global stage. K-pop, K-dramas, fashion, skincare, food, and so on. Why is Korean culture so cool? I'm not sure, but you can ask my boss. But beneath the popularity, there's rhythm.
매일 똑같은 얘기 나에게 시간 없어 너는 전화기만 붙잡고 나는 무시당해 내가 말하면 다 공허해 질문했는데 대답은 없어 그냥 고백 또 그래 그냥 공백 너란 있는 거 아냐 사실은 언제 끝날 거야 이 느낌 언제 끝날까 그래도 나는 즐길 거야 너랑 놀 거야 너의 무관심을 비웃을 거야 천천히 사라지지만 너는 내 기억한다고 해도 뭐 어쩌겠어
This is my family,
So,
my dad.
yeah, this is like
Yeah,
special
yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
So like, you were doing the hotel thing, and I know like when you're like the hotel guy, you're cool.
Yeah.
Everyone knows you're cool. Like they want to know you
Yeah.
to get to have fun, at the parties and stuff.
Yeah.
So I know how much stress having a restaurant is. Why did you do that to yourself?
Oh yeah, I like to communicate
Yeah.
but I like this also the side singing, but I prefer meet someone. Yeah. And the waiter just in the restaurant.
Yeah.
I working in the restaurant, but feel like the traveling.
Yeah.
I can meet this a lot from all over the world.
Yeah.
And so Makgeolli is, but wine is not. It was mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't have any experience to try this related with my family. This when I was kid.
Yeah.
But Korean we don't make wine.
Yeah.
But Makgeolli is I can tell this my story. This
Yeah.
with the customer with my friend.
Yeah.
But wine is not my story.
Yeah.
Makgeolli is real my story.
Makgeolli isn't new. Farmers drank it centuries ago, calling it nangju, the farmer's liquor. It fueled long days in the fields, a humble drink meant to refresh and restore. Over time, it became tied to rituals, harvests, and gatherings. And like the best traditions, it never really disappeared. It just waited for someone like JaeKyung to show a different side of Makgeolli. For JaeKyung, every batch is a piece of resistance against mass production, against forgetting. For him, tradition isn't nostalgia, it's survival.
Here's I write some from time to time.
JaeKyung helps us understand what it means to maintain culture and tradition. Amen, brother. I like it. Seoul can shift into many gears. What's your travel style? Take a ride in the park with the most painful bike ever? Take a stroll in a new city? Go and see everything? Sit at a cafe and observe your environment? In Seoul, calm morning gives way to lunchtime markets. Office towers empty into karaoke rooms. Nights stretch into dawn with laughter and music you can hear in the alleys. This city is ready to perform. And when you're here, Seoul asks only one thing: keep moving. If you want to know Seoul, you start with the food. It's fast, fiery, alive, like the city itself. A bowl of tteokbokki on the street is more than a snack. It's fuel, comfort, and memory for anyone who grew up here. But food here isn't just about filling up. It's about making every bite matter. Korea's history was full of lean years, times when food was scarce. Out of that hardship came an obsession with flavor. If you had little, you made it taste like more. Fermentation turned cabbage into kimchi. Spice turned scraps into stew. Survival became art. That's why meals here feel endless. It's not one dish, but many, all meant to be shared. The banchan isn't extra, it's philosophy. A belief that harmony matters, that sweet, sour, salty, spicy, and bitter should live together, like people do, on the same table. And meals here, they aren't private. Food here is social. Barbecue is cooked in the middle of the table. Drinks are poured for each other, never for yourself. Eating in Seoul isn't about calories, it's about connection. The city's heartbeat doesn't just live in the skyline, it lives in its kitchens. Do you like to cook your own food? I never did. But when I got married to a Korean person, I learned. From the sizzling stalls to the night markets glowing into the night, food spills into every corner of Seoul. Vendors shout out over clouds of steam, ladling out bowls of sundae, skewers of fish cakes. Even the subway hums with flavor. Kimbap wrapped tight for the morning rush, paper cups of tteokbokki clutch between transfers. Pastries pass through windows before the next train screeches in. Underground or above ground, Seoul eats in motion. Seoul insists on feeding, not just your body, but your memory. Every bite carries history, resilience, and care. And once it's in you, it stays. I had to do it. Seoul, taking care of yourself, it's a ritual. It's part of the culture. Skincare, hair care, time spent in a chair. In a city that moves this fast, you protect your image because it's how you face the world. Can I open my eyes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, am I beautiful?
You're
Oh, thank you. That's so beautiful.
hilarious.
Look at me. Few subway stops away, I meet Kwon Oh-hoon, barber, businessman, cultural anchor. His shop isn't just about fades and tapers, it's about identity, about carving out space where style and heritage meet.
When a full military service, I carrying here over 3,000 people.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
Crap, dude.
yeah. So I decide to I have to do this job.
Yeah.
So I started that time and keep doing like
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I opened my shop about 7 years ago,
Okay.
2018. And now I'm running.
Yeah, now you have this really beautiful shop. So, what's like? You said you're raised a little bit away from Seoul, right? You're from. Is it the countryside or is it a different city?
Countryside.
Countryside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very small city.
Yeah.
But there was no barber shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Only hair salon.
Only hair.
So
Yeah.
first time I run hair salon.
Mhm.
I can do this in
Yeah.
my hometown. So I came to Seoul,
Uh-huh.
Gangnam.
Yeah.
First time.
Can't tell me.
It was shocked to me because two big buildings
Yeah.
and lots of cars.
Yeah.
My hometown is very small buildings and
Yeah.
no cars.
Yeah.
So I surprised and shocked.
Yeah.
So how can I live here? So
Yeah.
but now already I living over 10 years. So,
Yeah. So now you think like you're a city boy? Yeah.
yeah, I can leave my hometown right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't?
Very
Too small.
Too small.
Yeah. In Seoul, self-care is intentional. The city runs on caffeine and discipline. And somewhere between both, people find time to care for themselves. I want to pay a short homage to coffee in Seoul because coffee is an art here. At Paul Bassett, my favorite spot in Seoul, each cup tastes like time well spent. Coffee shops in Seoul are abundant. Coffee is part of the culture. Coffee and skincare, two daily rituals that run on the same idea: care as steadiness. Seoul moves fast, but it never forgets to polish the details, to take pride in the small things done right. Here, skincare is cultural currency. It's discipline, disguised as indulgence. Everyday people invest in this ritual, because looking your best isn't just for appearance, it's respect for yourself and the people you face.
I went to London 10 years ago.
To London?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the barber school.
Oh, you went to school? You went to barber school in London?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's why I'm doing English.
That's how you learned English. Oh, dude, that's cool. Did you like it in London?
Not my style, but
The food is bad, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Expensive and I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But city is very beautiful.
We love you, British people, but your food could use some work. Yeah. No, the city's beautiful. The castles is really nice, but yeah, the food. I had a hard time with the food. Indian food is good.
Yeah, Indian food is
Yeah,
good.
Moroccan food was good, but I can't. And kebab. So is this this is gonna be your life? You have a new baby coming. You have a new baby coming.
Yeah, November.
November. What do you have an idea what month? My baby's November 24. My daughter.
November 23.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna send you a message. I'm gonna send you a message like, hey, where's your baby? Yeah, my daughter's November. That's cool, man. I'm happy for you. This is like you're right. You know, community matters so much. You know what I'm saying? And like the fact that you're leading with that, I think is so cool, man. So. One of the best fades by the community that makes Seoul great. Let's shift gears and head over to Yeongnam. Royal tombs from the Joseon dynasty remind Koreans that history isn't just studied, it's lived. Families come here to walk, to remember, to breathe in something older than glass and neon. Have you ever spent time with family that doesn't speak your language? It's not easy. But I can't deny how much I value the time they give us. My wife's family lives nearby, and they brought us here. For them, this isn't a tourist site. It's a neighborhood. A reminder that even in a city racing ahead, roots still matter. Afterward, we stop for tofu soup. The owner tells us she makes the tofu herself, and I believe it. She runs a place with the kind of authority you don't question. The soup is rich, comforting, the kind of food that doesn't just fill you, it grounds you. There's another side to a city that only shows itself when you have friends and family there. When you know someone who calls it home. My wife's cousin doesn't speak English, and I don't speak Korean. But he's one of my favorite people. I love spending time with his family. We drink coffee, of course. We laugh, we point, we gesture. Somehow, it all makes sense. That's the magic of Seoul in South Korea. A place that can overwhelm you one minute and make you feel at home the next. What makes Seoul amazing isn't just its history, its food, or its skyline. It's the people. People who carry centuries of resilience in their laughter. People who serve food, pour drinks, share meals, and remind you that connection doesn't need translation. It only needs presence. Seoul shows you that progress and tradition don't have to fight. They can dance. That the small rituals, coffee, care, conversation, are what hold us together. In the noise and the hustle, Seoul finds a way to make you feel deeply human.